Hey everyone, we are 1 day removed from running in my first half marathon, and I basically just wanted to do a quick recap of how I'm feeling now about the entire process that just took place over the last 3 months. To give a quick recap of my race, I ran a 7-minute per mile pace, which far exceeded what I was hoping to. My goal going into the race was an 8-minute per mile pace. Very proud that I was able to exceed my goal going into it. The overall race time was 1 hour and 32 minutes. So I felt really strong throughout the race. I think that was largely due to just a consistent and healthy training process. So super fortunate to have gotten through training without really having any type of major injury. And I think that was definitely reflected in the results that I saw on race day. Another big piece of that was the energy and the atmosphere that race day brings. And that definitely, I fed off that energy, and you could feel it around you. Everyone is having a great time, having fun. They're about to do something, or they're in the process of doing something that maybe they've never done before. Ton of energy in the air, and that kind of fuels you for the first few miles of your run, and even throughout it as well. From the start of this process with training a few months ago to where I am today, post-race, I will say that this has been one of the most gratifying and fulfilling things that I've done in a long time, especially to do it with two people that I'm really close with, my girlfriend and my brother. The entire journey of accomplishing something that we have never done before, and to do it with this small little community, was extremely satisfying. And then to see both of them on the other side of the finish line after watching how much they've trained over the course of the last 3 months, it was an amazing feeling afterwards. The most challenging portion of training was definitely just the everyday training. When you're like 2 or 3 months out from the race, you have to grab your shoes after a long day of work and you have to go for a run. That was definitely the most challenging part, and the consistency of that and making sure that you stay disciplined enough to follow your training program even when you were a few weeks or even a few months away from running in the actual race. I can definitely see how people can get addicted to this process and addicted to completing these half marathons or marathons. With that being said, I am planning on running my first full marathon in October in Columbus, Ohio. I'm going to be posting about my training and the process throughout it. So if anybody is interested in following that journey, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button down below so that you can follow along for someone who's training for their first full marathon. We'll see you on the next one.